thanks so much for taking the time to chat to us. And on Wednesday now, fight night, Saturday. How are you feeling? Do you want to kind of introduce yourself and kind of a little bit about yourself so that might not know who you are?
My name is Romeo, 22 years of age. Been boxing since I was 10 years of age. Ended up boxing for Wales. Boxed all over the country. Won and medaled in international tournaments, and just decided to turn pro.
What age did you turn pro?
I turned pro at I'm pretty sure 21 or 20.
And then we've seen you had your debut at York Hall. What a place to
Yeah,
have your debut.
yeah, I know. It was a very special moment. I was proud to make a debut.
In terms of your boxing style then, how would you describe your boxing style to anyone that might not have seen you box before on your debut?
Slick, exciting, and just entertaining. Just entertainment.
Pure entertainment.
Yeah,
It's the best way to be at boxing. Best
hundred
way to be.
percent.
And then kind of, how are you feeling ahead of the fight?
To be honest, I'm feeling good. Trained hard with Lee, and obviously it's my first time fighting with Lee as I've come back to Wales to stay in Wales now full time, and I'm excited. I'm excited because we've been working on a lot of things.
How has camp been?
It's been very good.
Camp's been good then.
Yeah.
Got any bumps in camp, or has it all been quite
Nah,
smooth?
to be honest, it's been a easy. It's just been a good journey, good camp.
Good camp. Well, that's what you like to hear. Them fighters have
Yeah,
the good camps, give them a bit of a smooth sailing into the fight night. Do you kind
yeah.
of feel any pressure going into this fight?
Nah, man, I don't really get nervous, man. The way I see it is, pressure just makes me perform better. Like, it's my first time boxing back in Wales in a long time because even internationally I didn't really get to fight a lot in Wales, even though it's not in Cardiff, but it's in Wales, so is exciting.
Kind of like you say, you only had the one fight, had a bit of time since then. How are
Yeah,
you feeling about that side of it? Kind of the little bit of downtime you've had.
yeah. I wish I should have stayed a bit more active, but my plan now after this fight with Pat, after speaking with Pat, is just to just remain active and just keep building.
You touched there on Pat, kind of. How has that relationship and bond been with Pat now? Obviously, signing with Pat and being under Pat and the promises that Pat's made in terms of the rest of this year. How has that been for you as a young fighter?
Very good. Like, he's give me the excitement of enjoying pro boxing and just stay active. Uh, That's the main thing I'm just looking for, is just to now just remain active and just keep getting these fights under my belt and just keep progressing in my career.
Definitely. And I think, like you say, being such a young age, only being young in your 20s, I think you've still got a lot of space to go in your career and a lot of
Mm.
titles to chase.
Yeah.
When do you think you'd be ready for kind of that title shot? How many fights in would you like to be? Kind of where would you see yourself in 12 months' time, I suppose?
I'd have to sit down with the team and sit down with Pat and have these discussions really and truly. I don't like to always try and think too far ahead. I always just
Yeah.
try to take it a day at a time and a step at a time.
Yeah, but I think that's sometimes the best way to be quite a
Hmm.
grounded fighter, as a dangerous fighter, I suppose.
Hmm.
How has ticket sales been going for yourself? You've got a big crowd coming to watch.
To be honest, like, is where I've had a lot of fights and cancel, and a lot of problems have happened due to my medical. Like, it's been a 50-50 one.
50-50 on medicals.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I think it's been great kind of learning a bit about you, but in terms of some like quick fire questions, if you could pick a dream opponent, past or present, who would you love to fight?
Mm. Floyd.
Floyd.
Yeah.
Any reasons why?
Like, I just want to see if like the way he thinks, and just learn things from how he would be in the ring.
Oh, well, he can't go much better than that, can you?
Yeah, and to be fair, I could say Terence Crawford as well.
Yeah, that's another
Yeah,
good one.
present for us now as a president, I'd say Terence Crawford.
That'd be a good matchup. And then kind of just learn a little bit more about you, really. Do you listen to
Mhm.
music before you fight?
Yeah, s- sometimes.
What type of music do you listen to? It's in there. Have you got like a pre-fight song?
I listen to a lot of Little Dirk and
That type
sometimes
of
some UK rap. Not too much, mainly American. I'll be real.
better than the UK.
Nah, I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to say my opinion on that.
I love it. And then I've been asking all the boxers to try and get a bit of a vibe for each of them. After the fight, what's the first thing you're gonna eat?
Oh, the first thing I need after my fight really is a drink. I'm not even thinking about food. I'm thinking about a drink.
What's your favourite thing to drink?
Coconut water.
Coconut water. That's a big one.
Yeah,
I know Pat loves that.
that's one of my favorite things to drink.
And I've not tried it myself, but I know Pat's big on that. When I was there speaking to him this morning, he had his big bottle of coconut water. So
It's the way, man. Pat
I'll have to
knows.
try
Pat
it.
knows is the way.
I'll have to try it. And then when I was down speaking to Pat this morning, Pat does speak quite highly of yourself in
hmm
terms of the prospect that he thinks you are and his
hmm
plans for this year. How does that kind of make you feel when you've got someone like Pat in your corner?
It's good. It's a good thing. It's a good thing to have a manager that also believes in me as much as I believe in myself. It's just now just making the right plays and pushing me in the right direction.
Definitely. And I think that's so important in boxing to kind of have the manager there, but also I know something that you push a little bit on social media is sponsorships and tickets. How important are
hmm
them at this level?
Like it's very important to start to get sponsors, and they do help. Yeah, they do.
If anyone's looking to get any tickets off you or any getting in touch with sponsorships really, what's the best way for people to get in contact with you? Would it be
On my
through Instagram?
yeah, on my Instagram, Romeo Costa _91.
And then something else I wanted to ask you about. Your alias in boxing, you call yourself Romeo Pretty Boy Costa. Where did
hmm
that come from?
Like when I was younger, growing up, like I always used to do the Philly shell in the gym, and my amateur coach would always say to me, "You just want to be like Pretty Boy Floyd." And I used to always, I was very like front foot fighter, and my style was very similar.
Would you say he's kind of been like a role model, someone you look up to in boxing there?
Yeah,
Oh, well, I love it. I've loved learning about the kind of the style that you are, the fighter that you are. I think it'd be great to watch your box on Saturday night. What can the fans
yeah.
expect on Saturday night from you?
Uh, a good performance. That's the best I can say at this current moment. Just a good performance, a slick performance, and just like reintroduce myself that I'm back here to stay and keep staying active.
Oh, well, I think that's the best way to be. And just lastly, if I could ask you a bit about Pat and the kind of the platform that Black Flash is bringing down to Wales for boxing. How important do you think that is for the Welsh sport?
I think it's a very good thing, especially how like there's not many opportunities that come to Wales. So I feel like Pat coming down to Wales is a very good investment into the Welsh boxing community.
Oh, I loved it. It's been great chatting to you. Thank
It's
you
been
so
great
much for
chatting to you.
this.
Thank you very much.
Oh.